Dear friends, welcome to Worldwide Vehicles. Here are the 10 worst fighter jets ever made. Since World War II, there have been many fighter jets that posed a bigger threat to the pilots than the enemy. Faster is always better. Towards the end of World War II, air forces from militaries on both sides quickly realized that propeller driven aircraft had reached the end of the road in terms of outright performance, creating a new arm race for jet fighters. Number 1, BAE Lightning. Britain's rapid response interceptor throughout the 60s and 70s. The BAE Lightning was a fully fledged homegrown product capable of Mach 2 performance. Unlike other jets designs, BAE adopted a curious twin stacked engine arrangement fed by a single large front air intake. By far the most impressive display of power, pilots would often showcase the Lightning's immense 20,000 feet per minute rate of climb, topping out at altitude above 60,000 feet. All the power and performance came at a price with limited internal fuel, the Lightning typically having a combat radius of just 150 miles. Later F6 variants with their ugly overwing tanks traded performance for range, maximum speed dropping to 1000 miles per hour. Number 2, Me163 Comet. Americans' entry into World War II tipped air power in favor of the Allies. With greater design and manufacturing resources, it was inevitable that Allied air supremacy quickly followed. In dire need of a fast air defense fighters, Germany unveiled the Me-163 Comet, not quite the fighter jet but an important step nonetheless. In place of jet engine, which was still 2 years away, ME fitted the Comet with a Walter HWK-109 rocket motor, giving pilots a potential top speed of 650 miles per hour, climbing to their operational altitude before gliding back to Earth. A lethal concoction of fuel made the Me-163 a dangerous place to be. Highly corrosive hydrogen peroxide and methanol hydrazine would melt flesh on contact. Number 3. Yak 38. Squint a little and the Harrier's influence on the Yak 38 is clear to see. However, unlike the West design, Yak engineers never quite managed the same level of success. Rushed into service explains some of the Yak 38's shortcomings. Although fighters than the Harrier, trading range for performance limited the appeal, and it was notoriously difficult for inexperienced pilots to fly. In search of supersonic performance, Yak used a twin-engine design. However, this presented more issues than it solved. A single engine failure would more often than not result in a total loss of the aircraft. Number 4. Convair F-106 102 Delta Dagger. At the height of the Cold War, with growing reports of Soviet long-range aircraft launched nuclear weaponry, the United States Air Force needed a new all-weather high-altitude supersonic fighter. What they received initially fell way short of the mark, barely able to reach Mach 1. Revolutionary at the time for its pure delta wing configuration, Convair believed that wing design best suited the United States Air Force high performance requirements. However, the F-102 was plagued by a new phenomenon, transonic drag. Despite the J-57 engine, early prototypes could not break the Mach 1. Number 5. HE-162 rolled out in 1943 as Germany's response to a growing shortage of combat aircraft. The resulting HE-162 is often referred to as People's Fighter in recognition of the workforce that would predominantly be tasked with assembly, largely fabricated from wood and recycled aircraft components from other types. The HE-162, a simple design with a single BMW 003 turbojet, was capable of speed over 550 miles per hour, which made it one of the fastest aircraft of World War II. The very same simple wood and glue construction proved to be a fatal flaw. The adhesive used often crossed the HE-162's airframe, causing catastrophic failures. Okay friends, these were the 5 world worst fighter jets. We will meet in our next video soon.